If you are planning a cruise vacation, this is the video to watch in order to avoid making some of the common mistakes. Number 5 for me is one of the biggest mistakes a cruiser can make. Hi everyone, my name is Bill. I'm an independent travel advisor specializing in cruise travel. I've been on 14 cruises across 6 different cruise lines. Cruising is my passion, it's my favorite way to travel, and I'm excited to help other travelers have memorable cruise vacations. With that, let's dive into these 5 mistakes. The first mistake that travelers make when planning a cruise vacation is not taking time to research the cruise ship. Choosing a cruise ship is an important part of your vacation, and the wrong decision could mean the difference between you having a great cruise or a not so great cruise. Cruise ships come in all different shapes and sizes. The newer, larger ones have all the latest, greatest amenities such as restaurants, activities, and entertainment. The older, smaller ones will have a mix of those amenities. However, they can offer a more laid-back experience as well as leave and go to places that the larger cruise ships can't. I remember being on an older ship a few years ago, and this one passenger I kept passing by at the elevator kept saying how old this ship is and that it needs to be retired. It seemed to me that he was not having a good time, and this really could have been avoided just simply by doing some research and knowing what you're getting into. To avoid this mistake, really take some time to look at the ship's deck plans, explore the cruise ship's website. There's actually really a lot of information on the cruise ship's website. If you go to the cruise line's website, there'll be a section for like ships, and you'll be able to go to that specific cruise ship, and it will list what is available on that cruise ship, which is awesome. And also, watch some recent tour videos from like in the last year or two on like YouTube and different social media platforms to see if the cruise ship is the right fit for you. The second mistake that travelers will make when planning a cruise vacation is waiting too long to book the cruise. While there's a chance that you could score a really good deal closer to the sailing date, the best time to book a cruise is 12 to 18 months in advance. These are usually when you'll find the best deals. You'll also have time to pay off your cruise in advance, as well as have more options when it comes to selecting your stateroom. You can avoid this mistake by starting to plan your cruise vacation well ahead of when you want to go. The third mistake that travelers make when planning a cruise vacation is letting the cruise line select your room. This is a great option if you don't care where your stateroom is located and want to save a little money. However, if you do want control of where your stateroom is located, choose the option where you can pick the stateroom. If you allow the cruise line to assign you a stateroom, then it will most likely be assigned closer to the sail date, and you will get whatever staterooms are left. This means you could end up at the very front of the ship, back of the ship, or under the pool deck, somewhere you might not want to be. So this mistake can definitely be avoided just by taking some time to decide whether or not you really care where your stateroom is, and if you do, definitely don't do that option. The fourth mistake that travelers make when planning a cruise vacation is not thinking really about the additional add-ons such as shore excursions, specialty dining, Wi-Fi, and drink packages. These items are typically not included with your cruise fare and can be quite costly once it all adds up. So these add-ons are definitely not necessarily, and you can definitely have a great cruise with not having any, but they can enhance your cruise experience. So definitely don't wait to purchase these. If you know what you want, especially for shore excursions, purchase them ahead of time before your cruise, because this is when they will be cheaper. Once you get on the cruise ship, they will definitely become more expensive. So avoid this mistake by, again, taking some time to think about what excursions or different packages you might be interested in, and seeing what the prices are, and purchasing them ahead of time. So the fifth mistake that travelers make, and this is a big one when planning a cruise vacation, is not planning to arrive at least one day before getting on the cruise ship. So embarkation day is obviously when you get on the cruise ship. It's the first day of your cruise. And some passengers decide to risk it and arrive on that day, like in the morning. They'll fly in or drive, take the train, different things like that. And it's risky. Anything can happen when you are traveling. Flights could get delayed or canceled. You could get stuck in traffic. And guess what? If you are late, the ship's not going to wait for you. So it's very important to arrive at least one day early before your cruise vacation starts. It will give you peace of mind knowing that you are there, time to relax, unwind, and explore your departure city and make any final preparations before your cruise. I'm definitely guilty of this myself. Granted, I've never flown to my cruise port on the morning of. Have driven and taken the train on the morning, and even a 2-hour train ride in the morning, which arrived on time, had me worried about possibly missing the cruise ship. So definitely arrive at least one day early. This mistake can definitely be avoided just by planning to arrive early. So there you have it, 5 mistakes to avoid when planning a cruise vacation. Obviously, the biggest way to avoid all these mistakes is to hire an independent travel advisor to work with you. As a travel advisor, I can help with researching, planning, and booking your cruise at no additional cost to you. So what questions do you have about planning a cruise? Let us know in the comments. If you are thinking about going on a cruise but not sure where to start, send an email to billbookscruises@gmail.com and let's get your cruise vacation started.